welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to continue with our chapter voice, that is active and passive voice. In part 5th, we discussed some question and answers based on active and passive voice. This is part 6th. In this session, we are going to discuss some more questions related to active and passive voice. So let's begin the session. Question number 22, it means till 21 we have done in part 5. So this is, did he buy that car? Now in this question we can see the most important thing, the sentence is of past indefinite tense. Second thing that is important, that this is an interrogative structure, or you can say interrogative sentence. If we convert such sentence into passive voice, we should keep in mind the structure should not be changed. It means if it is an interrogative structure, the passive voice should also be an interrogative structure. One more thing, that is we need be forms. So be forms are was and were in past tense. Now in this case, we can see subject and object both are singular. It means we will require only the word was, not were, to convert the sentence into passive voice. Now we should see that this was should come at the starting of the sentence, because this is interrogative structure, so we need helping verb prior to the subject. According to the options, in the first option we are given is present tense, it cannot be the answer. Second, we have were, that car. Now that car is singular, so we cannot use were over here, so this sentence is also incorrect. In the last sentence we can see the word are, that is also incorrect because are is in present tense, not in past tense. So the remaining sentence is C, was that car. So that car is the object on the subject place, was because it is a helping verb, so it should come prior to the subject. Bought is verb third form, that is third form of buy, that is past participle form. And by him, now this agent has been shown with preposition by. So the correct answer is C, was that car bought by him. So our answer is C, and this answer is absolutely correct. Now let us move to the next sentence. The news surprised us. Now I have already told you, when we use the word surprised, shocked, annoyed, etc., we use at preposition, not by. For example, with the word alarmed, disappointed, with all these words which shows the shocking expression of something, we use at. Now the news has surprised us, so one thing that should be kept in mind, by should not come for the agent. Second, be form is required, so this sentence is of past indefinite, so be form that we require is was or were. The news surprised us, so us is objective case of we, so when we use it on the subject place, we will write we. So we are, no, are is not required because are is in present tense. We were, are is not required. Now we were surprised, we were surprised. Now here it is written by preposition, this is incorrect, but here it is written at preposition, so this is absolutely correct. So our answer is D. This is again very simple. By just eliminating the parts, I can track the correct answer. So our answer is D, that is we were surprised at the news. Now let us see the next sentence, that is 24th. Adhyan, it's Adhyayan gave me a pen. Now this sentence, we can see, in this sentence we can see there are two objects. One object is me and another object is pen. Now this is direct object and this is indirect object. We have already read the concept of direct object and indirect object in the earlier sessions. Now I was given a pen by Adhyan. So here we can see this type of sentence can be formed in passive voice using two forms, like we can take either indirect object on the subject place or the direct object on the subject place. Now in this sentence, we can see in the first three sentences, the options, they say that they have taken indirect object as the subject or indirect object on the subject place. So I was given, the sentences of past tense, so I was given a pen by Adhyan. Now this is M is not required, it is present tense. Had is not required because we are not going to change the tenses, we only change the forms of verb. Now a pen is given, so is cannot be The answer, because is in present tense. So A is the correct answer by structure wise, or we can say by the elimination part as well. So our answer is A. So A is absolutely correct answer. Now let us move to the next question. Mr. Anthony teaches us English. Very simple. Now this teaches is verb first form. It means this is present indefinite tense. So in this case, English and us, both of these are object. This is direct object and this is indirect object. We can take either of the two on the subject place. So if we take English on the first part of the subject, the sentence is in present tense. Was cannot come. Have been cannot come because have been is present perfect tense. But this sentence is in present indefinite tense. Now we have taught English. The sentence is also incorrect. Third sentence third sentence cannot be the answer just because it is written have taught, which is present perfect tense. Now in the D section or D part, we see we are taught English by Mr. Anthony. Now this sentence is absolutely correct. So our answer is B, because here the subject is on the object place and the object is on the subject place, that is we. Then we have the sentence is in present tense, so we requires plural form of verb, that is why we have used are. Then we need verb third form, so teach third form is taught. What are we taught? So we are taught English, so English is again an object. Then we have by Mr. Anthony. Now let us see the next sentence, that is 26, somebody has stolen his charger. Now in this case, we can see this is has stolen, and the subject which is written, it is implied, or you can say anyone. It means we don't know the person. It is not, it can be any person, but it is not defined. So we need not write subject on the object place using the preposition to show it as an agent, because here somebody refers to anyone. We don't know who that person is. So it is implied that there must be a person who has done something, but it is not at all defined. Therefore, we need not write the subject on the object place as an agent. So the object is his charger, so it should be placed on the subject place, his charger. Now has stolen, this means this will be converted into has been stolen. Now this had cannot come because we do not have to change the tense. Now has been stolen, was cannot come, is cannot come. So our answer is B. B is absolutely correct. So our answer is B. In this, each and everything is according to the rules, that is has stolen should be converted into has been stolen, which is given here, and the object is on the subject place. We need not write subject on the object place, that is why B is the correct answer. Now let us move to the next question. Question number 27, he looks after the child. Now when we see this sentence, we can identify that this sentence is in present indefinite tense. So this is present indefinite tense. Also, here we have verb and after which we have a preposition. In this type of sentence, we know well that whenever a verb is followed by a preposition, they should remain together in the passive voice also. In this sentence, we have looks after, so in passive voice as well, they should be together. Now in case of passive voice, if we see the options, the child is the object which should take the place of the subject. But the child is singular, and in present tense we use forms of be, are, is, am and are. So now let us see this sentence carefully. The child are. Now the child is singular. We cannot use are with it. So are should be removed from this place. Now the child were, again were is plural whereas child is singular. Also the sentence is in present tense, so were is incorrect. It means these two sentences are incorrect. Now if we see the third sentence, the child is, up to this the sentence is absolutely correct. Now looks will be converted into looked. This is also correct. After will be used, that is also correct. Then by and then him. So this sentence C is absolutely correct. So our answer is C. Our answer is C. So C is absolutely correct answer. Now let us move to the next part or next question. Wool is given by sheep. Now in this sentence, we can see the sentence already that is given to us is in passive voice. If any form of be is followed by verb third form, that means the sentence is of passive voice. That means the sentence is of passive voice. If the form of be is followed by verb third form, that means the sentence is in passive voice already. Here it is written is given, also by is given, and then agent is given. So the sentence is in passive voice. And we can analyze that this is given. It shows the sentence in active voice must be in present indefinite tense. So present indefinite tense is required if we want to convert this sentence into active voice. So we need active voice of it. So in the first sentence we can see sheep gave wool. Gave is verb second form, so this is past indefinite. It cannot be the answer. In present indefinite we need subject plus verb first form or verb fifth form. Fifth form means s or es form according to the subject. It means if the subject is singular, the verb will be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb will be plural. Now in the second sentence, it is written was given, which is again incorrect. Then it is written has given. So this is present perfect tense. This is also incorrect. Now in the last sentence, we can see sheep gave wool. Now this sentence is absolutely correct because here we have subject, then we have verb first form, and then we have object, that is wool. So this is subject plus verb 1 plus object. This is the structure of present indefinite tense. Therefore our answer is D. Now, one confusion must be arising in your mind right now. That is, it is give and the subject which is written is sheep. Sheep is singular. But sheep in case of singular as well as in plural, its spelling remains same. That is SHEEP, sheep. We can use it in singular form as well as in plural form. Sheep are can also be used. Sheep is can also be used. Therefore, the correct answer is D. Now let us move to the next question. The walls had not been decorated by us. Now again we can see it has been decorated. So whenever we have third form of verb after be form, that means the sentence is in passive voice. So the sentence is again in passive voice. And we need to convert this into active voice. Now it is written had not been. This shows the active sentence of this sentence must have been past perfect tense. And the structure of past perfect tense is like subject plus had plus verb third form. Now, if we look at the structure of the sentences, it is written we have not decorated. Have not cannot be the answer because have not is present perfect tense, so it cannot be the answer. Had not decorated the walls. This is absolutely correct. So we got the answer, that is B. Now this is have not, again incorrect, that this is had not been, but we need active sentence. So this is again not an active sentence, or it is present perfect continuous sentence which is not required. Therefore our answer is B. If we look at the last sentence, we had not been decorating the walls. It means the sentence is in past perfect continuous, which is not required at all. We in fact do not convert past perfect continuous or any perfect continuous in passive voice. Now let us move to the next question. I can teach CDP. So in this case, if we see the sentence I can teach CDP, the sentence contains a modal. Now can teach can be converted into can be taught. Object is CDP, which should come on the subject place. I is the subject which will be used as an agent in the form of objective case, and we know that objective case of I is me. So in the sentence CDP can taught. Now can is a modal. Modal always carry first form of verb. So taught cannot come directly over here. In fact, if we convert this into passive voice, it should be can be plus verb third form. So could be cannot come because we do not change the tense of the sentence, we only change the form of the verb. Now can be teach, now be should be followed by past participle, teach cannot come over here. Can be taught by me, so CDP can be taught by me in this sentence, that is D. We have the correct answer, so our answer is D, which is absolutely correct. Now let us move to the next question. Hamlet was written by Shakespeare. Very basic sentence. We know well that Hamlet is a very good novel by Shakespeare. So in this sentence we can see the sentence is again in passive voice. Now we have to make the active of this sentence. Now was written shows that this sentence must have been past indefinite in active voice. So had written cannot come. Wrote Hamlet, Shakespeare wrote Hamlet, writes as present tense, has wrote is again incorrect because has is always followed by verb third form. Also, has is present tense. So this is also incorrect. So by elimination part also, or by the rules part also, we get our answer B. So our correct answer is B. That is Shakespeare wrote Hamlet, because past indefinite rules are subject plus verb second form. So it is written Shakespeare, this is subject, wrote is second form of write, that is write, wrote and written. Now let us move to the next sentence. Whom is she looking for? Now again verb is followed by a preposition for, so looking for will remain together in the passive voice as well. Now the sentence we can see is actually, first of all, continuous tense. Secondly, the sentence is interrogative in structure. Now, if we convert the sentence into passive voice, we should first see that the passive voice should also be in interrogative structure only. In first sentence, we can see she is being looked by for whom, but the sentence is incorrect sense-wise as well. Who is being looked for by her? She is looked after by whom? She is being looked after for whom? Now, whom is she looking for? It has been asked. So, the correct answer is B, because only the B part is in interrogative nature, whereas remaining sentences are not of interrogative structure. Also, sense-wise, they are not correct. So, our correct answer is B. Because here we can see the question that is asked, that is, who is being looked for by her? So this is the correct answer. Now let us move to the next sentence. Don't suppress the poor. Now this is imperative sentence. If we convert these sentences into passive voice, here we can use the word let, or you are requested, you are ordered, you are advised, you are suggested. We can use such words. Now let us see the options first. The poor should oppress. Let the poor be suppressing. Now be should be followed by verb third form, only then that will be in passive voice. So this and this cannot be the correct answer. The poor should not be suppressed, or the poor are not suppressed. Now this sentence is incorrect because this is not the instruction, but this sentence is absolutely correct, the C part. The poor should not be suppressed. So everything is correct in this sentence. So our answer is C. We can use either modal in imperative sentences, or we can use the word let in the imperative sentences. Now let us move to the next sentence. It is time to switch off the phone. Now this sentence we can see is of infinitive tense or infinitive verb. And I have already told you in case of infinitive verbs how to change the sentence into passive voice. Now it is time for what? For the phone to be switched off. So to switch off should be converted into to be switched off. So the phone should be switched off. Let the phone switched off. It is time for phone to be switched off. It was time. Now was cannot come over here. So our correct answer will be C. So our answer is C. C is absolutely correct answer. Now let us move to the next sentence. Please bring me a glass of water. Again, this is an imperative sentence and this is a request, because here the word please is written. Now please bring me a glass of water shows the present tense. So I was requested, was cannot come because the sentence is in present tense. A glass of water should be brought by her for me. You are requested to bring a glass of water for me. So the correct answer is C. Whenever we have such type of sentences, we either use let, or we can use the structure like we are ordered, you are requested, you are advised, etc. Now this is a request, so it will be given, you are requested to bring a glass of water for me. So this will be the correct answer. So our answer is C. So C is the correct answer. Now let us move to the next one. Rose smells sweet. In earlier sessions, I have told you about a sentence that is quinine tastes bitter. Now in such sentences, when we have some verbs related to the senses, we use when it is tasted, when it is smelt, like that. So when we change this type of sentence, rose is smelt sweet. Rose is sweet when it is smelt. So this structure is absolutely correct. So our correct answer is B. B is the correct answer, because the third form of smell is smelt. Now the next sentence, I made her sing a song. Very simple sentence. Now I made her. So in this case, again we need to express the infinitive form. In this case, I made her, it means this is the past indefinite tense. So she, her should be placed on the place of subject in case of nominative case. So this is, she was made to sing a song by me. So A part is absolutely correct. This type of a structure can be converted into passive voice in such rule. She is made, is cannot come. I was made, no, I am not made to sing a song. Or she has been. So this is also incorrect. So our correct answer is A. That is, she was made. Just convert the sentence into passive voice. Then with sing we need to add to plus sing, then a song, that is object, indirect object or direct object. This is basically indirect object, this is direct object. We can also write this sentence into passive voice like, a song was made to be sung by her. So it can also be converted into passive voice like this. Now let us move to the next sentence. She will have prepared tea by now. Now in this sentence we can see the object is tea. The sentence is in future perfect tense. And the object is tea, which should be placed on the subject place. Will have. Now this will require will have, then we need be form, that is been prepared. So this structure is required. So in the sentence, tea will have been prepared by her by then. Now is not converted into then in active passive voice. It is converted in then in case of direct and indirect speech. So here we need not write then for now. Tea would have been prepared. Now will cannot be converted into would in case of active passive voice. In the third sentence, tea will have been prepared by her by now. Tea shall have been prepared by her. Now in this case, we can see the C part or the C sentence is absolutely correct in every sense. So our answer is a C. Now let us move to the next sentence. Have you finished your work? So this is present perfect tense and interrogative structure of present perfect tense. So in this case, have or has is required on the first position. Now work is object. Your work is object, and work is singular, so it should be followed by has, not have, or it should be preceded because this is the interrogative structure. So has your work finished? Has your work been finished? Now has your work finished, this is not passive voice because we do not have the form of be in this. Has your work been finished by you? Has been your work? No, been cannot precede the subject. Have your work been finished by you? No. Now, this is your work, which is singular or uncountable. So we cannot use have with it. So our correct answer will be B. So our answer is B. B is absolutely correct. Now let us move to the next. Some people were helping the wounded men. Now in this case, the sentence which is given to us is in past continuous tense. Some people were helping the wounded men. So the the wounded woman is actually the object of the sentence. Helping is verb with ing, that is past continuous tense and verb. So the sentence is in past continuous tense. It means we need being. Now the wounded woman is singular, so was being. So this cannot be the answer because here we do not have being. Was being helped. So the wounded woman was being helped. Is cannot come, were cannot come because women. It is written woman, not women. So this part is incorrect. So the wounded woman was being helped by some people. So our correct answer is B. Now let us move to the next sentence. My father bought me a Ramayana to read attentively. Now in this sentence, again we have two objects. One is me and another is a Ramayana. So this is also an object. So I was bought a Ramayana by my father to be read. A Ramayana was bought to me by my father to read attentively. A Ramayana was bought for me by my father to read attentively. Now in these sentences we can see B part, a Ramayana was bought to me. Now this is to me is incorrect. A Ramayana was bought. The sentence is in past tense. Now we need only infinitive, that is to read. To be read is not required. So in this case, C will be the correct answer. So our answer is C. Now let us move to the next question. The scorpion stung the farmer. Now in this case, we can see the scorpion is the subject, stung is verb, and the farmer is the object. Now we should first take the farmer on the subject place. Also, the verb is in past indefinite tense. So in past indefinite tense, we have be forms, that is was and were. Because the farmer and a scorpion are singular, we need only was, not were. So the farmer was stung by the scorpion. The farmer had been cannot be the answer. Is cannot be the answer is in present tense. Has been cannot be the answer. It is again in present tense. So our correct answer is A. This is again very, very simple. So our answer is A. Now let us move to the next sentence. Let Akansha help him. So this is again imperative type of sentence. So in this sentence, it should be let Akansha be helped by him. So him should be uh, converted into he when it comes to the place of the subject. So let him be helped. Now one more thing which is important over here, that is let is always followed by objective case of a pronoun. So here him when it comes to the subject place, but it is coming after the word let, so it should again be in objective case only. It means he is not suitable, in fact him is suitable. So let him be helped by Akansha. Now in this case we are not having be form. In this case we have them, which is incorrect. In this case we have should, which is again incorrect. So our answer should be B. Correct answer is B. So B is absolutely correct answer. Now let us move to the next sentence. Do not disturb me. This is again an imperative sentence. So let me be disturbed not. This sentence does not make any sense. Let me not disturbed. Let me not be disturbed. Now in this case we do not have be form, so this is again incorrect. Let me not be disturbed. This is correct. But in case of D, I have already told you that let is always followed by objective case. So I cannot come over here. Let is always followed by objective case. So our correct answer is C. Very good question for exam. Who will help me? Now in this sentence, who should be converted by whom? And by whom Now me is converted into subject, that is I, by whom I shall be helped. Now by whom will I be helped? Would I cannot come. By whom I will be helped. So I is followed by shall. So our correct answer will be B, because we need an interrogative structure in which modal comes prior to the subject. So our answer is B. B is absolutely correct answer. So these all are questions of active passive voice. I hope you understand them all. Thank you very much.